Okay, so I finally pulled the trigger and bought a barcode printer for my small business. Hunted around for deals and finally found one for about 100 and how much was it? Right, so $179 Canadian. And on top of that, it's eligible for a $9 Amazon coupon. So get it while it's hot. I don't think the deal will last forever. So I'll put a link in the description where you can get it plus that $9 coupon. And yeah, let's get into it. Package came very secured. I was really surprised at how well it was packaged. And yeah, so that's the USB cable with the printer drivers. You're going to need that, so keep that somewhere very safe. Also, it came with labels. I didn't even realize this. I looked everywhere on the ad to see if it actually came with labels. Didn't give any indication of that, so I went ahead and bought some labels. They're not going to show up until next week, so I'm really glad that it came with some so I can at least test out the printer. This is for the sticker rolls, the label rolls. If you were to order those, I didn't even realize this was able to hold a label roll. I just bought it because it was the best rated and cheapest one I could find on Amazon on such short notice. Yeah, it's a little bit hunkier than I would have expected it, but it still does the job. And I'm actually blown away by the quality of this thing. It's super solid, like super solid. It's a good hunk of plastic, but honestly, if your setup is really organized, you're not going to really notice this too much. And the great thing is the label roll is actually housed inside of the machine and doesn't backload like many others. The flat labels like the stack, those kind of backload. So here I plugged in the USB cable, the power cable. I'm turning on the actual machine here. Yeah, that sound really surprised me. It was super loud and kind of just like, bloop. Yeah, I didn't even realize that I should probably make sure there's no paper inside before I press any buttons. So yeah, this is just the test strip or label printing from the quality control, and you can see the quality is pretty good, but I still want to test it out myself to make sure that it's, proper. So here I'm going to show you guys how to install the roll holder for the label rolls if you were to order those. So you just attach the two flat slabs on either side of that rod and just slide it into place, and Bob's your uncle. Yeah, so those things on the side kind of stop the roll from jolting side to side. So just make sure you have you install that when you're doing it, and it gives you the instructions on how to load the roll as well. Yeah, so those are some alcohol wipes for the printer head at the top there. So just feeding the paper through. When you feed the paper through, just make sure you don't pull it out so much. Like here, you can see I pulled it out too much. So here I'm in my computer. I plugged in both the printer and the flash drive. So I'm going to go into my computer. I'm going to select the USB drive. I'm going to click on the folder that says printer driver. And you're going to click the little application there. And a little dialog box will open. Just follow the instructions to guide you through that. And once you're done, press close. So then you're going to go into your devices. If you just type in devices in start, you'll have the window open, which shows you all your printers and fax and different devices you have for printing. And you don't even need to add a printer because it'll already appear there. Simple. It's pretty easy to do. If it doesn't appear, you may have to manually add the printer, but that's not an issue either. You're just going to go into manage the printer options. You're going to go to printer preferences, and from here you're going to, under stock, which is like, stock is the type of paper you're using, you're going to select the 4x6 labels if that's the one that you're printing with. And you're also going to make sure that the printing speed and darkness is up to your, it works for you. Yeah, just make sure that it's direct thermal printing and it's a label with gaps. I have both of those. That's for my labels. You might have to adjust this according to whatever labels you plan to use. Just keep that in mind. So you just want to click apply and okay, and you should be done. So I just went to Google and found a random shipping label example or sample. I'm just going to press Control P on the keyboard to open the printing dialog box. Make sure your printer is selected on the right hand side. You might have to go to Show More and then select the right barcode printer. Otherwise, it'll print out your regular printer. Make sure that the paper size is as indicated in the stock option, the option you chose before under stock. And you're going to click print. Holy shit. Yeah, that's decent. Oh my god. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye!